Hello everyone and welcome back to FIFA 17 Road to Glory. Today in this episode I think I played 3 or 4 games, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, some of them online, some of them offline. But we do go straight into a game with the team that you had just seen with this team, 2 silvers and Dyer. Dyer's our main player in this team. But we do come up against a pretty good team with a silver centre back, a really good right back for a starting off team, and a gold striker, and he has got, I think he had about 80 something chemistry. But none of my teams had custom tactics, so we do go and concede on the counter attack here, which is a bit annoying. Bottom corner by him, whereas if I had a goalkeeper or a new keeper, hopefully he could have saved that. But that does put us 1-0 down in the 80th minute. That's all that happened that game up until then. Had a few shots and that was about it really, just passing it back and forth. But yeah, sadly we do come to concede a goal there, but I do win the ball back and I run with it with Oakley and then through ball it to Dyer, who uses his 90 pace, who runs and then cuts back. I pass it to, I think this is the CDM, and he does a beautiful finesse shot, top corner, which puts us 1-0 in the 89th minute, which I was really happy to score, and that does lead us with our first draw of the series. I'm happy it wasn't a loss, but yeah, either way that was 1 point onto the leaderboard, something like that, onto the leaderboard. But we now have 435 coins, and I'm looking at the players' fitness here, and I don't really have much fitness on anyone, so I realised that with all these players down here I can build a second team to get fitness for the players that I have, such as Dyer, who will need a bit of pace, and our midfielders because they run out extremely quick. But yeah, I will build a team for fitness in a second, and I don't actually know what's... oh, there we go, I'm still playing. But yeah, out of all the players on the bench I build a team, which I will be using in offline just to get up fitness really, because bronze players, they seem to die quite quick. It is just like, as I said, the cheapest team ever of players who I have in my club. And I still do go for the 4-3. No, I don't. I thought I changed it to the 4-3-3-4, something like that. But yeah, we have a few players in the club. But when I have a bit more money and an average team, I'm going to start to do bronze pack method, because that is a great way to save money up for the club. Sadly we did have no left backs and right backs for this team, so I had to change it up. No, put 2 centre backs at the full back spot. But we do get a very good strong link here with these Korean or Japanese players. But I didn't actually notice how good that Welsh guy was. He's got 78 pace, which would be very good for the team, because our guy at the moment has only got 75, I think. But hopefully in the next episode I will be able to upgrade my striker and some fullbacks. And at the end of this episode, I believe I do go and build another team. I can't really remember. But yeah, I'll build a team. It's going to be a full, not full English, a full BPL team, and it's going to be so much better than the one I've got. And I'm going to save like Syria 1, Calcio A 1 for later on in the series, and I skipped all of this offline one because it's just the same really every game, 5-2, as I did concede 2 goals for putting my controller down, which I do regret. But it does put us on 886 coins. I was considering playing the semis and quarters, but I thought I'll try to do that in the next episode, which will give us a nicer boost towards building this team that I'm going to build. But hopefully all our players were on full fitness. I don't think I had a look before I went into the next game that I'm going to play. But I did need one man who also has amazing pace, and that is Theo Walcott. I didn't know how much he was at the time. I think I saw him for about 1.3 in the end, minimum by now, so I'm going to be saving up for him, and I think I do get him at the end of the episode, so that will be very useful to the team, because our striker's not that fast, so we need him and Dyer to basically run and score. Basically, that's it. But our players do have full fitness, pretty much, if not all above 98 or 97, I think I saw one. But we do take this team that you did just see, this one now, into another online game, which was actually a really good online game for us. I can say it now, we haven't lost a game yet. We've played 5 games at the end of this episode, and I still haven't lost. Also, I believe once I've built my new team, I'm going to change up the formation so it's attacking, because I prefer to have that one attacking player to help in the attack. But this was a team that I came up against, a few Argentinian players, a decent right back, and I don't know what the striker was like. I didn't really get to see what it was like that much, because he didn't have that many shots. But this was the team we came up against, pretty easy, and I get the ball. I'm passing it about to get through onto goal. I shoot low driven, even though it came off the ground. Dead fish him, and then straight after he goes and rage quits, I believe. Yep, there he pauses it and he rage quits. So that is the first rage quit of the series into the 3rd game, 2nd offline game. So that is really good. I think we did have. Oh no, he didn't. Yeah, he rage quit because I was dominating him in the first 10 minutes, I think it was, something like that. A short period of time, so that is why he took a rage quit. And it puts us up to 1,000 coins, and I was seeing who, like, sold, and it wasn't Walcott, because I didn't have him. But I was going through because I noticed that I was level 3, and I unlocked some stuff. I saw that these 2 players I had, and I saw that they were rather cheap, and I had them for 20 games, both of them. So I redeemed them to see if they were English and would fit in the team. And I do go back to the Foot Central, and I accidentally click on Manager Tasks. But I have a look what I've got to do, and I think I did one of them outside of episode, just playing around with the team. But I do go and claim my rewards, which is 2 English players. Not too bad. I'm probably going to use that Woodward, I think. I can't remember who. But thankfully, as the guy rage quit, it didn't use up much of our fitness, so we're still all over 92, I think. I saw was a minimum 92 or 93. So I'm going to go into another game with this team after I've put squad fitness, player instructions on, because it was really annoying in the last game. Even though he wasn't in for long, still having not the players where I wanted them to. So I did all, like, the main players in the team. Well, I think I did the whole team, I can't really remember. But yeah, we've done that, and then we go into another online game as well to try to get us up to 7 points, which puts us 2 off the title, and which will put us undefeated still in the series. We came up against this pretty solid team, Danny Ings and Wijnaldum, a gold right mid and a gold centre back, silver right back, and a bronze rare keeper. I can't remember what happened here. Oh, I won the ball, and I pass it about to try sweaty it, and he scores. So that is really good for me. That puts me 1-0 up. Also, in the next episode, I am going to change my club name. It's something that I've been meaning to do. So I'm going to do that. But here, he does get through my defence somehow, and he goes and slots it past my keeper. Bottom corner, same as I did for him. But that, in the 63rd minute, ties it up at 1-1, which was a bit annoying because he was a really good opponent for my bronze team. So I know that it would have been hard for me to get back into the game. But I did go and score to make it 2-1. Oh, excuse me. In the 65th minute, pretty much straight after. So it made me a bit more confident now that I had the lead. And I did a wonderful through ball to whoever this guy is, Grant. And he places it past the keeper. And same as the last online game that I played, he does go and rage quit. There you go. So that is 2 rage quits in one episode in one division, back to back. So I was really happy about that. As you can see, I was pretty much dominating him for the whole game. So that puts us on 7 points, which was very useful. So I now have 1,705 coins, thanks to the 200 coin unlock that I had. and I saw a Walcott for 1,300 with 15 contracts. So I was gonna see if I could find one for cheaper, but I couldn't. So I got this one for 15 with 15 contracts, which will be very useful for the team going at the left wing spot, but on 9 or 8 chem, I think. So I do go and have a look now if there is any strikers that are English that are quicker than, well, noticeably quicker than my striker that I have now. So I didn't see any here that I had over 75 pace on the first page. So I had a look at silvers, and there was this one guy, Campbell, I think. He was the only one quicker for 400 coins. So I thought for an extra 4 pace, I'm going to leave it, really. I did consider it for a few minutes, going back and forth, trying to figure out what I'd do. But I figured out in the end that I'll just stay with this guy because he doesn't seem too bad. He's done well for the club. So I figured out in the end that I'll just keep him in. Also with Walcott, it'll do so much better because when him and Dyer run down the wings with the ball, our striker can catch up and then hopefully slide it past the keeper to grab us a goal. But this is the final team. Got the 3 BPL attack force, which is pretty good. I think the whole team's English. Just got one out of position, properly out of position player, and that is the right back. But yeah, that is the end of the episode. If you did enjoy this and you want to see more, be sure to leave a like rating. Also, if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.